Hey guys, it's Raquel with Stage Right Secrets, and I am here with the incredibly talented Devin Dawson.
Thanks.
What's going on?
Just chilling here
Just hanging
in
out?
Warner Chapel, just like hanging out. It's pretty sweet.
Yeah.
We're in this like little, nobody can tell, but we're in this like bar, like hangout, like stage
Lounge.
room. And it's actually even cooler because we walked in and the entire staff was in here and we just kicked them out and said we need to do a video.
You're like,
So
sorry, we have an interview.
Stage Right Secrets takes, all of the cake, so.
I mean, obviously.
Yeah.
So he just did some acoustic sessions. You have to check them out because literally chills. So
Oh, thank you.
no, but actually,
It was fun.
You have to.
We just did one take on each one, which was pretty sweet.
I mean,
Yeah.
we were gonna say, oops, we deleted it. You have to do it again. But,
Well, I was just telling her, I was like, I'm kind of a freak perfectionist, but you know what? There's something beautiful about just like doing it first try and just getting it right. And even if you don't, like, it makes the things that you did get right even better, So.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And you've had a pretty crazy year, I'd say.
It has been literally the best and hardest year of my life, without a doubt.
Yeah. Now, I first heard about you from the Blank Space mashup. Tell me all about that because how many views does it have on YouTube right now?
Well, I know because my dad texts me every morning and he like gives me an
Updates
update.
you?
Yeah.
That's great.
And you know how the iPhone has like a subject box and like you can actually type the text. Have you ever seen that?
No.
Okay, so you actually have to go in and like put the thing in there, but of course my dad, it's like a letter. And it, subject, he says this, and then he types it. He's a lawyer, so he's just like super like,
There you
But
go.
he texts me every morning. It has over 28 million views now, which is absolutely insane.
Did you even think it was gonna ever be close to that? I
No.
mean, didn't Taylor Swift tweeted it out?
Yeah, she did. Thank her 28 million times actually.
You know,
Well, yeah,
T-Swizzle,
she tweeted it. She said she was obsessed with it, and she put the video link, and ever since then it just like went crazy. Like it's cool because like you can like, there's been viral videos for a while now, and you always think like, what goes into that? How does that
it get
feel? Like
viral?
how does that happen? And I can tell you, being on the other side of it now, you still have no idea. Like, it's still the same. Like, you still feel the same way. Like, what just happened? How did that happen? Like, what is going on?
You're like,
this is not real.
28 million.
Yeah.
28 million people have watched it.
Yeah, I still kind of am in awe from the whole thing. So, thanks.
I may have watched it like 1 million times, so I'm part of that.
Yeah,
so.
you're 1/28th of that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
My mom and my dad are just the rest. So.
it's just 3 people. Actually, sorry.
Yeah.
Sorry to burst your bubble.
It's all right.
That's the real reason I'm.
It's all right, man.
now.
Everyone else thinks it's the same. So. Yeah.
Okay, so your video actually just premiered on CMT a couple days ago, 2 days ago now, or
Yeah,
a day
2 days
ago?
ago. Yeah.
Congratulations.
Thank you so much. It's one of those things, it's like, I've never put out anything as a solo artist, so this is my first release, my first single, my first video, and for the people over at CMT to premiere that, it's just insane and just amazing for them to believe in me and like, hook me up like that, and so thank you guys for that, but isn't that just crazy?
Perfect timing for this interview.
I know, right? That's
Yeah.
what I was saying when you guys hit me up, and I was like, yes, like it's perfect. So like, I don't know, I just got a bunch of texts and a bunch of emails and a bunch of Facebooks and a bunch of shares and Instagrams and all that, and my mom called me freaking out like, you're on CMT, you know what I mean? So
Yeah.
it's pretty sweet.
Have you seen it yet on TV?
I have not seen it. I've got pictures of people like sending it to me, but I have not seen it personally yet. So
Well, you need to watch it.
one
You
of
need to
these
watch
days it will happen. And I'll
You just
freak
need to
out.
have CMT on your house now.
I'll just jump up and down and shake it out and just like.
No, do your rooster impression.
Oh my gosh, we're not even gonna go there. You did not hear that. That just happened.
So how did you pick that as your single? What kind of went into that?
Okay, so Blind Man is a song I wrote with my good friend Andy Albert, and this is actually the first time that we ever wrote together. And
Now, is that scary writing with someone you don't know? I can only imagine walking to a room
yeah, I
with
mean,
someone.
I think it's definitely like anything else. You got to learn how to co-write. You got to learn how to navigate it, how to deal with different people. But it's weird for me. Like I have this weird thing where when I write with somebody for the first time, it's actually like really good. I don't know if it's because I'm bringing more in because I need to compensate, or because I'm just like being more myself because they don't know me, or whatever it is, but for some reason I have really good luck with that. But I came in with this idea about like something about Braille, and like I was like, that's not the title, maybe the title of the Blind Man something, and he said Goosebump Braille, and I was just like all over from there.
Like
and we just got out of the way of it and just kind of let it write itself. And even since then, I wrote that like maybe 6 to 8 months ago, and it's still a song that just like reigns true, and it kind of incorporates everything that I do, country, soul, rock, Americana. It's just a good example of everything that I do as an artist, and I think it's probably one of my favorites to just introduce people into who I am, you know what I mean? So.
And what made you kind of make that transition from songwriter to artist?
Yeah, we were just talking about this too. I actually moved to Nashville a little under 4 years ago to actually just pursue songwriting. And not that I didn't want to be an artist, but I had just gotten off the road for touring for 4 years full time. And so
Wow.
I needed a little bit of a breath from that. And so like writing songs was a way to like stay creative, but still be stationary and wake up at 10:30 and drink coffee and write songs.
Be
and just stay-
normal.
Yeah, be a
Kinda
normal.
normal
Well, I
person.
wouldn't say that's normal,
Not
but
normal.
in the grand scheme of musicianship,
It's
a little bit
it's
more
normal.
normal just to stay at home and write, you know. And so I did that for 2.5, 3 years and just hustled on that. And it's kind of funny how just like things that are meant to be kind of just like happen. And I started putting the energy out there that I wanted to perform again and have a voice, not only singing but just like to say things and to help people and just like give my opinion on life and certain stories. And as soon as I started doing that, it kind of just started snowballing, and we've just been going with it ever since. And we're just thankful enough to keep doing it.
You've been performing nonstop too. I've been seeing that you've
Yeah.
just been killing it,
We've
performing all over.
we've been doing a lot in Nashville, just because this is my home now, and I love it here. And if you can get a Nashville crowd to clap and move, then you can get anywhere to clap.
Anyone.
Because it's like full of musicians, so everyone's like, the most you can get them to move is just clap their hands.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
And you're like, oh.
So when I get people to dance and I get them to just have a good time or even just bob their head a little bit, I'm like, okay, I can do it in Alabama, or I can do it in California, or I can do it in Montana, wherever it is, you know. But yeah, we're branching out a lot. I'm still in school, so I can only do so much right now as far as traveling. But I got a Willie Nelson date at the end of November on the 20th with him in South Carolina.
That's
And then,
amazing.
yeah, that's gonna be like.
Did you freak out when you found out?
Yeah, that's like a bucket list thing.
Right.
One of my friends over at CAA called me and she said, "You need to sit down because I got you."
You need to sit down because you might fall to the ground.
And I
if you
told
don't.
her, like, you know, this is like a big thing for me. And so she said that, and I was like, "Are you serious?" Like, I was like, "All right, what festival is it? Who else is playing? Like, how many bands are on it? Whatever." She goes, "Devin, it's just you and Willie." And I literally just like, it was like I woke up to that call and I was just like, this is amazing. It's just a bucket list
That's
thing, you know what I
crazy.
mean? So we're really looking forward to that. My band is really excited. And then in December we're doing a little 2-week run with Will Hogue,
Okay.
which will be really sweet. So we're starting to branch out a lot, which is really exciting.
We're super excited to see what's next for you because
Yeah.
we just want you to tour all over and see everyone.
That's kind of the idea. Once I graduate in December, come the first of the year, it's over, man. We're just gonna take over. and have a good
Devin's
time.
gonna take over the world.
That's pretty much the goal is world domination. Just you heard it here first.
Stage Right Secrets, the first secret. Hi.
World domination.
World domination.
Or world domination.
Hashtag.
Sorry. Yeah.
Hashtag world domination.
Oh my gosh,
Now,
yeah.
what's the first thing you do when you come home from tour? A lot of people, we've had people be like, I mow my lawn, I go do laundry.
Yeah. Well, I actually, since I've been here, I haven't really toured much, but when I was on tour, I lived in California, so the first thing I did when I got home from tour was went straight to In-N-Out Burger.
Of course.
Which I'm sure you know.
Oh my goodness.
Like, that's where you
Yes.
go instantly when you get back into California.
Yes.
But other than that, I mean, as weird as it sounds, I just go take a shower for like an hour, or
Yeah.
just like sit. I grew up outside of Sacramento, San Francisco area in Northern California, in this little country town called Orangeville, and it's just beautiful. And I'll just sit on the porch and just enjoy it, and just kind of relax and take deep breaths. But it's kind of funny because when you get home, you just want to go out again.
Right.
You know, you just want music is something that like we actually are really thankful to call our career, and so to be able to do that, you just, like I said, we're working but we're not, so we just want to do it all the time. So.
That's doing anything though. I feel like if you are
Being
doing what you
creative,
love and
yeah.
traveling and you come home, you're like, I'm gonna go back out. I don't care how tired, exhausted, whatever I am, you're gonna
Yeah,
go.
I mean, in the grand scheme of things, I think we've all done some pretty crappy jobs in our life to get to where we are, hopefully, and paid our dues. And I'm not saying we're anywhere near where we could be or where we are going to be, but it's just really cool to put things in perspective and say, like, you know what, I'm not going to complain about being tired because I get to sing for a living and write songs. So it's amazing.
And you're performing with Willie Nelson.
Yeah, well, there's that too.
That's side note.
World domination will ensue.
Hashtag. Guys, make it trend.
Oh my gosh, please don't. I don't want to be the world domination guy. Oh my gosh. I'm sorry.
They're gonna say-
She's trying not to laugh behind the camera right now. You guys can't see that, but. Oh my
Hashtag
gosh.
world domination.
World domination.
Go. Okay, so what's next for you? Because I feel like you're just about to explode. Like, you are going to be everywhere.
Man.
It's going to be amazing.
I mean, I hope so. I don't want to explode. I definitely want to stay intact.
Maybe not explode. Maybe that's not the word.
But honestly, like, I just want to be able to, I just want to do what I do. And it's been, like I said, I've been in school for the last 4 years. I've been in college. I go to Belmont. So I'm graduating in December. So just to have the freedom to pursue my career full time is going to be a huge new chapter in my life that I'm just incredibly excited for. So we have an EP coming out the first of the year. I'll be writing and playing as many shows as I can for the next half a year, and then I'm going in probably late summer with my producer Jay Joyce to do a full-length record. And so we've got a lot on our plate, and we've got a lot of stuff coming up behind the scenes that we're working on, and it's kind of simmering. And so you guys just keep an eye out. It's going to be a good year.
I'm so excited, and everyone at Stage Right Secrets is so excited because we just keep updated with you, and we can't wait for all your music
thank
to
you
come
guys
out.
for asking me, and it's been an awesome time.
No,
I think I
of
just made a
course.
couple new friends.
We're gonna be friends.
Yeah.
So it's cool.
Thanks, Stage Right Secrets.
Alright guys, stay updated with basically all things music. Be sure to check out our website and of course our social media. Devin, go ahead and plug in all your social media.
Yeah, Instagram and Twitter at ZDevin, that's ZDEVIN, and my website is devindawsonmusic.com, and you can pretty much get anywhere from there, so.
Cool.
Sweet.
Thanks guys, thanks for watching.
Thanks.